today. From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Brooklyn Bulls.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with their opponents. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. End zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to...
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer for defense.
So here's a give to Penny. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. They'll look to throw here. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
Way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. That means you're...
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. It's the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass is young. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on
7. Here's Allen to throw it. And that went a little too high. Last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. Now a play fake here on first down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're going to get this beyond the... They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Vikings pick up the football. And the return.
Now, a little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
This goes out wide from Madison. And he's going to be brought down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got it past the in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll get this to the 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete. From the gun, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get it. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Throwing now is Allen. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he's at the...
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for him, too.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment gets great.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And able to... They go play action here on 1st down. That is caught by Thielen. And he'll go down, but not before Gibbs. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Brown.
That close, not their best play.
And he'll have the 1st down.
Collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Quick slant to Brown. And he's tackled a yard short. Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen him, guy. He really...
Yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
They're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And that's good for him. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll get it out a couple yard shot. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice. Backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's a loss of 5. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And this almost intercepted, but lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Badgley's kick is good. And they will get them. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have the first down.
What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
And now this pass brought in. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Antonio Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. To try again after the sack, Allen.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer for defense.
One will be accepted. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Allen. A quick throw going to be caught. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and it's the Patriots leading that one in the second quarter. Kendrick Bourne, a touchdown reception. We'll stay in the NFC East as we head down to the great state of Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And it's the visiting Washington football team who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. See what's happening with the Bengals. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. The Texans trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back now comes the offense. Madden spotlight time as we shine it on Josh Allen. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got...
To the air, Allen. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll bring it up here. This a quick pass to Davis.
That they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Singletary again. And he... Allen off off the play fake. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. Singletary. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Offense.
Down. Allen now looks to throw. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. On first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Allen out to the left. He's got his tight end, Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bulls are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one?
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll set up a throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does.
It's to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he's able to get it to the edge of that zone.
Run. I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. It's caught by Davis. And this effort will not get it done. He's now they'll run it again with Penny. And he'll be brought down on what's a turn. Back to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll go down at the 28. Oh, now an injured player down there. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way down inside. Madison. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it'll run. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're able to get this one across. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. This one caught by Davis. And he 7th here. This will be 3rd and 6. And again, it's Allen. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards. McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on fourth. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire
on play action, they'll throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline it. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that looking to throw again on second down. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. On the give, this is Moss. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close. Right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going to run for it. It's Moss.
It's the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have
defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it with Penning. And he's going to get to the 31 and down to the... A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a preview. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people love this game. They also love baseball games that are 14 to 11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Minnesota, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.